Hey, good morning, everybody. Morning warm up today. I just got off a call. We do a group call with the coaches that I work with, and we just kind of we brainstorm and talk a little bit about what we're dealing with our clients and some of the conversations that are being had right now. And it's interesting because with everything that's going on right now, there's a couple different worlds. And I saw a video the other day by Mike Staber. He was talking about this and some of the polarization that's happening. And so we have this spectrum, and on the spectrum you got the people that are on this side over here. Here we go, this side over here. And it's a fearful mindset. It's, oh my gosh, what are we going to do? It's that helpless world, right? It's that very helpless world. And when you're in that helpless world, like I said yesterday, you're in a hopeless world. And then you got the other side of it, right, which is almost cavalier, like, big deal. This is no big deal. And and really the if you think about it, where we really need to be is somewhere in the middle, right? There's somewhere in the middle where, yes, we have to take this seriously. This is a serious situation. We have to think on our feet. We have to be smart. We have to be resourceful. We have to make sure that we're keeping our fear in check. And at the same time, we don't want to be so cavalier that it's no big deal, because then we put other people in danger. But I think that one of the things that I found is that if you go back, so this is what we were talking about on the call today. If you go back and you look at situations we've had in the past, and you look at the individuals that actually came through it and actually excelled during those downtimes, meaning still sought out opportunities, still were helpful with other people, still kept their wits about them, still lived in what I call a positive mindset, not a primal mindset, and they succeeded. Not only did they succeed, they helped others. And I think that's the key today, is ask yourself, where are you in that spectrum, right? Where are you falling? And do you need to move yourself in from being so cavalier and say, hey, you know what, I got to care a little bit more, right? And really kind of get the facts and understand what we're dealing with, and forgive me, but not be an ass. And then at the same time, if you're in that fearful mode where you're just extremely afraid, right? You got to get that fear in check and say, is this real? Right? Is this real? Like what I talked about yesterday, and then find that middle ground. And then once you find that middle ground, you can provide solutions. You can help. It's great. I last night when I got home from work, all the kids were running around the neighborhood because we just had the announcement that school is out until April 24th. And we have a lot of young kids in the neighborhood, and they were just elated, like, oh my gosh, this is amazing, right? And then all the parents are kind of grouped up, and they're all talking. And a lot of their conversation is, what are we going to do? How are we going to keep the neighborhood safe? There's a lot of conversations happening, and to be part of that and to sit down and have conversations. And one of the neighbors said, we're going to put a parkour course in our backyard, and so the kids have stuff to do. But it's, we can look at it two ways. We can allow this situation that's going on right now to separate us and have us be in isolation. And that's a dangerous place to go, because we need those relationships. We need that interaction. Or we can say, hey, this is a great opportunity for us to come together and figure out solutions and ways for us to still maintain and to be successful and to move forward, you guys, because life goes on. Life has to happen. We have to continue. And so where are you in the spectrum? Number one. Number two is, how are you engaging with your own thoughts and your own perception about what's happening? And then how are you helping? What are the things that you can be doing to make it a better place for your friends, your family, your neighbors, your relatives, significant others, your clients, all that type of stuff? And so keep that in mind, right? Keep that in mind and see where you are. Anyways, you guys have a fabulous Friday, and, thanks for listening. And by the way, I just want to reiterate, I love that you watch these, but I want some interaction. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you have found to be a solution. Help others, right? Contribute. It's a give and take. I just don't want to be the one talking. I want to hear from all of you, because I too want to learn. I learn a lot when I do these from those of you who do choose to reach out and give me some input or tell me a story that you have or something that happened. So I want to encourage you to do that. All right? Everybody have a great one.